It's official. Damian Lillard is going back home to the Portland Trail Blazers, where he spent 11 seasons before going to seek a title with Giannis and the Bucks for 2 seasons. I have so many thoughts about this. The first one is, what are you doing? You're getting a huge buyout from the Bucks. You could go anywhere you want and still be filthy rich for the next several seasons. Go to a contender, get that elusive ring. You're a top 75 player of all time. Go get a championship while you can. The second thought is, good for you, man. You're valuing your family, your overall quality of life, and just being home more than winning a title in your waning years coming off an Achilles injury. So kudos to Dame. I'm stoked for him. I'm a little bit sad to see him not get a title because he will not get one now. This is basically sealing his fate. He will retire a Blazer ringless. And that's okay. The truth is, he's 35 years old, coming off an Achilles injury. He's going to miss next season entirely, which, by the way, he's going to make $70 million to rehab his Achilles. Between his buyout with the Bucks and his salary with the Blazers, he's going to get $70 million next year to just rehab his Achilles. So that's not a bad deal. So he's coming off an Achilles injury at age 35. Kobe Bryant tore his Achilles at 34, played basically a season and a half after that, and was just an absolute shell of himself. Klay Thompson tore his Achilles not long ago. He's currently 35. We've seen him. He's also just maybe 70% of what he used to be at most. So the reality is, Dame probably will not ever be even 80% of what we've known him to be. This is a great move for the Blazers. They're going to excite their fan base again. They're probably going to miss the playoffs next year, maybe even tank, hope to get a draft pick and see if they can be competitive for the year or two that have Dame before he retires. But from a business standpoint, this is a great move for the Blazers. He's probably the most beloved player in Blazers history. Clyde Drexler would have to be up there, and maybe a couple of other guys. Bill Walton played there. But you got to think Dame is the most popular player in Blazers history. They've got him back. He'll retire where he should from like a fairy tale standpoint. But it's just a shame that he's not going to get that ring. I'm sure he looked at it and thought, you know what? My quality of life is going to be way better in Portland, where I'm home with my kids, where I'm comfortable, friends, family, all that stuff. Versus what, maybe a year from now, he's the number 3 option on a title contending team, maybe even down at like the number 4 option. He's just kind of a guy, similar to Gary Payton with the Heat. You got the ring. It's awesome. It kind of is like a crowning moment of your career in a sense. But when you're a superstar of Damian Lillard's level, unless you're 1 or 2 on a championship team, it just doesn't hold the same weight anyway. So he probably thought, you know what, I don't care. I'm going to set myself up financially for the rest of my life. I'm going to be with my family. I'm going to enjoy my life. And I had a great career, ring or no ring. As expected, he had several offers from title contending teams offering him a minimum or a mid-level exception type of salary because they knew he was getting that buyout from Milwaukee. He chose to forego those. He's getting a 3-year, $42 million deal from the Blazers. So again, he's going to make $70 million next year to not even play. Pretty incredible. I wish I was seeing him going and getting a ring as like a number 2 option on a team somewhere. But the truth is that probably wasn't even going to be a possibility anyway, because by the time he's back playing, he'll be 36 years old, coming off of an Achilles tear as a short player. It's just going to be really, really hard to ever produce at the level he was producing years ago before the injury.